Okay, so continuing now, that's obviously, we just calculated the shop profit. Where does it go then? Just think back to the club account. Where does the profit from the shop go? Okay, so don't forget, I'm going to use these three columns now, and I'm going to call the first one is going to be the reserves. So just like the statement of accumulated fund, the middle column is going to be income and expenditure, or profit and loss. Okay, profit and loss, income and expenditure, same thing. And the last one is going to be balance sheet. Okay, so where does the shop profit go? Okay, so remember, it's on the income, the receipts account here, and it's a profit. So obviously shop profit is going to go to the income and expenditure account, and it's for €27,250. 27,250. What's it called? Income. Okay, right, next one. Okay, after that then, we want to go through the rest of this. So we've got shop furniture done, shop receipts done, right? So next one's going to be members fees. Okay, so very, very similar to subscriptions. Working two, members fees. Very, very similar to subscriptions and what we were doing. Okay, so we want to go to the receipts and payments, go to our membership fees, €270,000. Okay, RMP, €270,000. After that, what we want to do is we want to analyse to see if we have any memberships prepaid at the start of the year. Don't forget, up here is at the start of the year, and at the end of the year then is just on the following sheet. Anything down here is at the end of the year, dated the 31st of the 12th. So go back up to the top of the page, and you'll see there that we've got membership prepaid for the amount of €3,000. So membership fees paid in advance, €3,000. Okay, so first of the first, prepaid, €3,000, spot on, excellent, super stuff. We want to go to the end of the year then and see if we had any memberships due or prepayments. So if we go here, look at working three, membership fees include €4,200 for 2017. We're doing the accounts for 2016, okay, here at 2016. So that means we've got membership prepaid for 2017. Okay, and we also have members fees in arrears the 31st of the 12th, 2016, or €2,700 there. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to obviously add any prepayments at the start of the year and take away any prepayments at the end of the year. Okay, so don't forget, if I draw out the little item here at the bottom of the page, PP at the 1st of the 1st, add it on, prepaid at the 31st of the 12th, take it away. If it's due at the start of the year, you take it away, due the 1st of the 1st, and if it's due at the end of the year, you obviously add it on. So don't forget that key box there. Okay, so prepaid, start of the year, €3,000. Go to the end of the year here, we've got arrears for 2,700, so we want to add due 2,700. Okay, why? Because it's due at the end of the year. What else do we want to do? We also want to add on or take away our prepayment for next year. Why? Because it's prepaid for next year. It doesn't affect this year's account, so we take it out, €4,200. Okay, and that's all taken from working three, lads. Is that okay? And that's for the total amount of €4,200. Yeah, okay. So prepaid 31st of the 12th. Okay, excellent. Total all that up, and we should get a total amount of €271,500. 271,500. Members fees, again, it's going to go to the income section. 271,500. Is that okay? Right, members fees now. So that's everything done here. Now, what we want to do is highlight anything that is due at the end of the year. Okay, so for due for the end of 2016 and prepaid for 2017. Okay, I'm going to put a little star beside that one there because we're going to have another working on that further down the line. But the prepayment for next year, okay, where does that go? Right, obviously it goes to the balance sheet. Why? Because it's prepaid for next year. So you owe somebody that membership, so it's going to be a current liability, and it's for the amount of €4,200. Okay, excellent. Right, that's your membership fees done. That's everything done there so far, right? And obviously last one, this one here, again, it's on the top of the page up here, so it's obviously a liability in the statement of accumulated fund, so that's where the €3,000 goes there. Okay, after that then we want to do the next one, so it's the investments. Right, so very, very similar to the club accounts again, lads. You shouldn't have any problems with this. Working three, investments. Okay, so we go to the receipts and payments section, and we are given 3,000 euros from our investments, right? So the 3,000 euros is here, right? So that's our opening balance, receipts and payments. Now we want to have a look to see if there's any investment income or investment interest due due at the start of the year and due at the end of the year. Okay, so we go to the top of the page for the start of the year, and we see if there's any investment income due, and we see here investment interest due 300 euros. Okay, first of the first, we want to take that away. Okay, why? Because it's due to us. I no longer have it. Okay, because technically it's going to reduce the overall amount that I have. So 2,700 euros. Now, don't forget, when we're doing the club account, this is how we do it. Okay, so this amount, 3,000 euros equals 3%, right? But the actual amount is 2,700. So this figure is what actually represents 3%. So 2,700 divided by 3 multiplied by 100 to get the total amount. Why? Because that's 3%, we want to get 100%, and that gives us 90,000 euros. That's the total amount of investments we're going to have. So that's going to be an asset in our reserves or statement of accumulated fund as it was in the club accounts. And we're also going to have that at the end of the year. So it's also going to be a financial fixed asset in the balance sheet. Okay, 90,000 euros. That should be, yeah, so that's everything done there. And the last one that we have to do then is going to be working for, okay? And if we look here, it's for the sale of furniture. Okay, why? Because we've the membership fees done, we've the investments done, we've the shop profits done, the bank balance, that just goes to your company's reserves. So that's just your statement of statement of accumulated funds, sorry. So that's where that goes. So the last thing we have to do here is the sale of furniture. Now, before we do it, I want to draw your attention to this here. So all fixed assets have 3 years accumulated depreciation on the 1st of the 1st, 2016. Is that all right? So I want to get my profit or loss on disposal. Okay, so working for we are going to do that. Working for, we're going to do profit. Obviously, it's a profit, lads. Why? Because it's in the receipt side. So obviously, it has to be a profit. Profit on furniture. And how we do it is we get the total cost. And what we want to do is, which is 20,000, we want to take away the amount we received for it, which is going to be the amount here of 10,000. Why? Because that's how much we actually have. Okay, that's how much we received for the asset. Now, what we don't have is the depreciation figure. Okay, so we go to the following page, and down here and working, the last one we see here, furniture held is to be depreciated at 20% of cost. Okay, so cost of furniture, you get 20,000 of it. So 20,000 was the cost, multiplied by 20% equals 4,000 euros. Now, remember what I said? I said that the all fixed assets have 3 years accumulated depreciation at the start of the year. Okay, so this represents 1 year. How many years do I have it for? 3. Okay, multiplied by 3 is 12,000 euros. That's my total accumulated depreciation on that asset. Right, so over the 3 years, that's how much it depreciated by. So I want to take that away from my cost to see if we made a profit or a loss. And it's a profit of 2,000 euros. Now, even though it's cost 20,000 and you take away the 2, if you put that into the calculator, it'll come up in brackets. But what you have to understand is it cost 20,000, we got 10,000 for it, and over the 3 years it depreciated by 12,000 euros. So even in the calculator that it shows, it comes out a negative. That's how much it's actually worth. Sorry. So that's a profit of 2,000 euros. Where does the profit go? Income and expenditure account. Okay, under income, and that's 2,000 euros. Okay, that's that working done then.